So this is our New Year's 2025 video. Seemed like the most appropriate place to do it. This is the first farm we actually started off as in a business in 2018. And one of our most memorable, just like our Christmas message, New Year's Eve gate drop. Trapped, I think it was like 33. I gotta go back and look at the picture and count it, but it was in the 30s. And when we started on this farm, there was some skeptics. The whole high-tech redneck trapping stuff, cellular cameras and all that stuff, but we want them. We want them over. Developed some really good friendships out of that. So this is one of the oldest systems that we have right now. We've got 23 out. That camera, the Mind camera, the texting camera, is the oldest camera we have. It has taken over 100,000 pictures. This gate, and we have one other gate that's this old. You see it doesn't have the supports. Still running the old control box. You see me grinning, man, but it just keeps on running. This trap has moved all over this farm, about 3 different spots, but this seems to be its best place. We're right here. I'm standing in a creek bed. Only way to gain access is with a four-wheeler. And it's a machine for trapping hogs. And we're running an ice camera literally right back there. So anyway, with all that being said, our New Year's message is gratitude. And that may seem kind of cheesy for some of you, but we've posted it several, probably the beginning of the year, 2024. We did a gratitude board on our refrigerator, like a dry lace board. And every day I'm grateful for whatever. Freaking peanuts. You're grateful for blueberries, grateful for a wife that does the books. So it kind of helps you sync back up, right? To realize what you need to be grateful for. Our message is, cheesy as it may sound, we are very grateful for the customers that we work for. As I said in our Christmas video, there really isn't, trapping hogs isn't a moneymaker, not running permanent, semi-permanent systems. You got to price it to where it's reasonable for people. It's like paying for, termite pest control. If you're jumping from property to property, yeah, different story. But we try to price it reasonable. In that realm, we end up developing some great relationships with the people that we work for. We've worked 2 large-scale properties. One was 18,000 acres, the other one was 9,000 acres. Didn't make those relationships. Made better money, but we didn't have the relationships. Every year at Christmas, we go around and give all of the people that we work for year-round a Christmas gift. Nothing huge, but a token of our appreciation. The beauty of that is, I sat the other night for 2 hours in the kitchen with an older couple. They're in their early 70s, married 50 years. They have farmed together, husband and wife team, their whole lives. And just to sit in their kitchen as their hog trapper friend now, exchange gifts. I walked away with 2 jars of Mayhaw jelly and a sack of pecans that they picked and cracked and put into a bag for me. And that's worth more than money, in my opinion. So our message is gratitude. We need to learn to be grateful. We need to slow down the wheels of technology and time and take the opportunity to thank people for what they do, even if it's in a quick little text message. Just thank somebody for what they're doing. Don't take all that for granted. My past job, I saw a lot of things go pretty quick, and out here things don't seem to go quick, but it happens. Life changes. And you may have wished you said something to somebody. Well, get off your ass and say it to them. And say it, when you walk away, think, man, I may never see him again. I better say my piece and say it right. So with that being said, we're going to try to clip together a few pictures here and there. I'm trying to find the picture from the gate drop here. It was a New Year's Eve morning. You see the grin. The boss, Zeb and Wyatt, 4 of us, literally New Year's morning in the dark, back up on the hill, dropped, been working this group, could not get them to cooperate. We actually did. It was a 12-panel Jager Pro, and we made it an 18 panel Jager Pro. We were having that much trouble with them that they just didn't like the size. And I said, you know what, we'll make it bigger for you. And in my opinion, size matters. It really does. And we weaved in and out between trees, flipped the switch, and then the word spread. It was like, holy crap, you know, this junk really does work. And it lasts. It lasts and lasts and lasts. Yeah, electronics are going to go. After I said that about the camera, the 100,000 pictures, it's probably going to shoot out tomorrow, you know, and I have to come down here and replace it. But it's been sitting in the outdoors for at least 6 years. Hot, cold weather, hurricanes. We've never brought it in during any of the hurricanes, and it's still firing. The ice camera over there they're just firing back and forth to each other. So with that being said, 2025 for Hardcutters Trapping Company, we're just going to keep on rocking on. We like these smaller customers, not necessarily smaller tracts of land, but the really big ones seem to get very complicated, and we don't develop those relationships. It sounds cheesy, but I'm telling you folks, they end up being like family to us. So we are grateful for the people that follow us. We are very grateful for the people that hit the like button, because we have no idea what the hell we're doing. We are very, very grateful for the people that share, because we are trying to educate, that this is the way to go. On this property before we got here, square traps, tripwires, square trap, tripwires. That stuff needs to go into a museum. Put it in the tobacco barn like we did ours. It's not for sale, it's where we came from, but it needs to go. We are grateful for cellular technology trapping and grateful for the people who support us in what we do. I know it sounds cheesy, but it's from the heart. I'm spreading the love today. So y'all have a great new year, and thank you.